I'm Sheila Hamilton, and we're in the Keep Oregon Well room with LP. I'm kind of a little starstruck because I heard your voice the first time about 3 years ago, and I was like, who is this? And then I saw your image, and I'm like, it's her. Of course it's her. It was so great.
The voice goes together with the face.
It does, yes. I absolutely do, because I think you're such an original. And I have been so happy that your music is reaching so many people now.
Thank you very much.
I want to ask you, because there was a time where you were doing a lot of your solo stuff and then you went off to start writing for other people.
Yeah.
Did you do that to have kind of a more contemplative time, a more reflecting time on who you were and what you wanted?
It was like not a bit, yeah, but I mean, it was not altogether a personal choice. It's just like, I had I was in the major label system for like 3 years, and I just wrote so many songs, like about 140 songs.
Wow.
And but it yielded no fruit, like nothing came out. So I knew that I could write a lot of songs, and I was like, I just was like, I think I was just like turned off a bit. I had to come back to just no one telling me like how to look or how to act or how to and and it was just an interesting time because I got to come back to enjoying music again, and that was nice.
When you say that, coming back to yourself, like kind of that authenticity, young kids have a hard time finding themselves, finding their voice, their thing. You managed, I think, in a way that's really quite extraordinary to stay true to who you are so early. How and why?
I think because ultimately it doesn't feel right when you're trying to be what someone else wants you to be. It just feels wrong, and I think I mean that's definitely a way to I think to depression and things like this, because I feel like when we're like we have like a really tight view of the world from some people. They think that everybody belongs in either that box or that box, and there's so many boxes you can belong to that it's like, and people don't tell you that. I think sometimes our like social systems, our school systems are all geared toward everybody being a certain way.
Totally.
And again, like just like the small amount of divisions that they have are supposed to be for everybody, and we're seeing there's a lot more. I mean, there's all kinds of. I love that, like a kid could, be like, I'm not that. I don't want to be called that gender anymore.
Right.
They're 7, and people are like, oh, okay, I mean,
right.
That did not exist when as a kid. And it was, you were like immediately like, hey, you're a tomboy. Oh, thanks. I'm glad.
Right. Exactly.
Thanks for telling me what I am.
Yeah.
You know what I
right.
mean? I'll just hang out and be a tomboy for you. Thank you for allowing me to do that. You know what I mean?
You did your mom pass before you were able to actually have a conversation with her that you were gay? She likely knew, right, and loved you and accepted
I know
you.
that's been. I feel like I wish I knew that she knew. I would say I'd be 90% sure, like where she would go, like, oh, I could see that. Whereas my brother and my father were like, really? Jeez. I was like, are you guys dumb? Like, hello? Is anybody home? That's like hilarious to me, but it's, par for the course. Like, I didn't care what they thought anyway.
Yeah. And that's what I keep coming back to. Like, if we can infuse some sense for people in middle school and high school to get that, I don't even know if I want to call it courage. It just feels like it's so real.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, like it's kind of like no apologies. It's like, and it took, I say that from a place of strength now, but it was not easy for me, and I certainly, like when I see like myself then, and it's just like, I never want to go back there.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I found what I found. I'm glad it gives me considerable empathy and compassion for a lot more people, because I had to like hide and be a certain way for a certain time, so I wouldn't have known that if I was just, hey,
Absolutely. Do you have any practices either on the road or in your personal life now that you could share with people?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really dedicated yoga practitioner, you know, and I meditate as well. I sometimes like fall off, you know, but that's something I hope to get like more diligent about because I feel like it really, in really dark times in my life, it's helped me a lot. But my yoga practice really helps me.
Same. LP, such a delight to meet you.
Thank you.
Really
Thanks a
cool
lot.
of you to take the
Pleasure.
time to do this.
Thanks.